Hello, here I am again, and I still see the chat thing here. Look, there we go. I don't know why it was doing that. I did the thing and now it looks like normal. This is a provocative rhetorical question. Do you ever feel penalized for being you? Hello, curious millennial 90. One there, and or you are the one. But then again, there might be six, but all I see is one. But yeah. So, how's your day going, sir? Well, before I answer, you tell me how yours is going as I put this here. Okay, we have silence because you're thinking that this needs to go to this. So I'll tell you how my day's been going. It's been rainy and gloomy, and it's like, I've been managing the waves of the day of my life and warming up the voice, venting, chilling, playing a little bit, viewing. My day is going good, man. Thanks for asking. No problem. Little show and tell. This is from when I went to music camp in the summer of 1991. This man, who unfortunately is no longer with the living, performed. And he had an album called Sammy Says Ouch. And my other name, in case you don't know, is Sam. With some people over time, Sammy. And so when I went up to him to get the ciggy, he said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Sammy." He's like, "Great name." Or good, great. It's like, a, a kind word with a G. It doesn't have to be specific. Yeah. This is Randy Coven, bass player, shreddy, like, really getting after it, bass player. You usually think of like guitarists as being like instrumental, shred kind of. He was different. Anyway, what's my content about so I'll know what to ask you or bring up in the future? Uh, I'm an edutainer. What I do is about all types of stuff, whether it's this, 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 all of that. Everything that I have to offer to this world to express myself. It's an emotional roller coaster of edutainment, is what this is and what I do. As whoa. There you go. We don't want that blinking. It turned into like a hazard light kind of a thing. Accidentally hit a. I've got my backup cell phone that I've used like maybe twice. Old school flip kind of thing as a light because it's just that light. There's no other light, and it's kind of gloomy, and it's what it is. So I used to sing professionally. Kind of not really, but you mentioned singing, so here we go. I'm going to do my first selection of this evening, and hopefully more people will trickle in. This is a song from the 90s. And you got 90 in your name. All last summer, in case you don't recall, I was yours and you were mine, forget it all. Is there a line that I could write that's sad enough to make you cry? And all the lies you wrote to me were lies. Months will pass, love that you struck down. Did you love me only in my head? The things you said and did to me seemed to come so easily. The love I thought I'd won, you give for free. Whispers at the bus stop, what I heard about nights at the schoolyard. Found out about you. Found out about you. Rumors follow everywhere you go. When you left and I was last to know, you're famous now and there's no doubt of all the places you hang out. They know your name and they know what you're about. Whispers at the bus stop, what I heard about nights at the schoolyard. Found out about you. Found out about you. Streetlights blink on through the car window. I get the time too often on the radio. Well, you know it's all I think about. I write your name, I passed your house. Your boyfriend's over, I watched your lights go out. Whispers at the bus stop, well, I heard about nights at the schoolyard. I found out about you. Found out about you. Whispers at the bus stop, well, I heard about nights at the schoolyard. I found out about you. Found out about you. I found out about you. It's a start. You know, I'm near nature this time of year. Pollen and whatnot seeps in, even though I don't open the windows and stuff, so I'm a little, and it affects the voice. So I'm doing the best I can. Hopefully, you and whoever is popping in, hopefully, as I go along, as I warm up, it'll get better and you'll appreciate what I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. And clap hands. Ah, yes. So, Curious Millennial 90, are you present? I see you. I saw you. You feel me? You hear me? As I take a sip of agua, not vodka, but agua. Anyhow, let's see. Pardon me. Oh, I see two. I might shed tears if I see three. Nah, not really. Four. I think more likely. Five. Wow. 1 second. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm a human. I got to do certain things. I know. So I've written out the order of things, in particular the songs, because I have to think about what songs to sing first, when next, with how the voice is feeling and whatnot. And it's like the game plan. It's the set list. You know, I'm gonna wing it here and there, but I want to know kind of sort of what I'm doing, so you're not like, huh? Though that might happen. That's the magic of this. If you tune in live, as two of you are, unless it's actually more than two, which I've said before, because it could be, because analytics can lie, or watching this on the replay, because that's what happens. People, an hour or two or three or 4 or 5 hours and days after, watch this. This is, but if you experience this live, it's that much more exciting. Okay, I'm going to sing another song. So that last song, in case you didn't know, was from the Gin Blossoms. Uh, 31 years old, I think. I think that song came out in 92. And I remember it was played a lot on, on a talk show called The Richard Bay Show. Going out of breaks, they'd play that song. I was like, oh, I love that song. And it's like they played it. And this song is from before. This song is from more than a decade before the previous song. And it's what you would call a adult contemporary pop ballad. And it's a bit of a challenge to sing, but I can sing, but you don't know when you start singing what's going to happen. I saw something posted in the chat. I'm going to look up now and see what it is. Bit Monkey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? I believe you're the Canadian guy that I met in the Alignable thing. I'm hanging out here doing my thing. Okay, cool. Okay, so all right. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, I at times I can talk a lot, but I remember things. Hence the name Body Knowledge. So, okay, I'm gonna continue queuing this up, and then I'm gonna get to that, because wow. I don't just want the song, I want the karaoke, because it's like, that's the thing. Hmm. Karaoke fun. I kind of trust this one, even though there are ones above it. I kind of trust how they do it. Anyway, okay. Okay, cool. I want your opinion on this. What's your opinion on movies that show men in embarrassing situations that will get you made fun of, and how would you handle them in general? Movies. You sure you mean movies or videos, or I need some more info. You need to clarify a bit more. Oh, curious one. I'll let you kind of think about that. Maybe hold off for a second. Let me get ready to croak this out. Okay, well, okay, all right, you got it out already. In other words, how would how would you, I'm sure you meant me, handle the type of embarrassing moment that'll get you heckled by your peers? Well, Like so much in life, it boils down to two words. It depends. It really does. It's situational. So if you presented me with this scenario or this or that, it's like, depending on what it is, that will determine how you react or not. And the person, how much they ate, how much they didn't eat, how they got out of bed. I know that seems sort of vague, but that's the best I can give you. You know, it depends. Okay. I don't know. Pizza Hut? I don't know. Pizza Hut. I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. 'Cause here we are back where we were before. Seems nothing ever changes. We're back to being strangers, wondering if we ought to stay or head on out the door. Just once, can we figure out what we keep doing wrong? Why we never last for very long? What are we doing wrong? Just once, can we find a way to finally make it right? To make the magic last for more than just one night. I know we could get to it. I know we could break through it. I give my all, but I think my all may have been too much. 'Cause Lord knows we're not getting anywhere. Seems we're always blowing whatever we've got going. And it seems at times with all we got, we haven't got a prayer. Just once, can we figure out what we keep doing wrong? Why the good times never last for long? Where are we going wrong? Just once, can we find a way to finally make it right? To make the magic last for more than just one night. I know we could break through it if we could just get to it just once. I want to understand why it always comes back to goodbye. Why can't we give ourselves a hand and admit to one another we're no good without each other? To make the best, making it better, find a way to stay together. Just once, can we find a way to finally make it right? Whoa, make the magic last for more than just one night. I know we could break through it if we could just get to it just once. Whoa, we can get to it just once. Whoa. It's a good thing I'm sitting on something stable, which is the ground, the floor, the bedroom. And I'm not on that wooden chair right there. I might be like sliding out or I might have fallen out. I feel like I've earned some agua. I'm going to briefly sort of plug this in a bit because I was feeling very keyed up as I was singing that because I'm like, I'm doing good. And like, I'm getting to a part that's kind of hard. And like, uh, thank you for the cool, chill MOG thing. Nice singing. If I went too far with my example, no problem. You didn't go too far. Hey, it's, it's fine. I've known people that have gone too far, and that's not you, curious one. So let me get to this. Three. I see three. Please thumb this up. Please consider doing this because please consider doing this because life requires calories and currency. Uh, so I have a question for you guys. What's your favorite color? Spit it out. What's your favorite color? This is mine. Green, but especially like emerald, forest green, jade, whatever you want to call it. My favorite color. Your turn. Put it live. You're watching this later. Put it in the bottom part. Not this. I was going to say description. That's no. It's not the description. It's the chat. But whatever. Okay. So, what did you think of my scenario? Well, I think I mean, oh, okay, it's there. Okay, so wait, hold on. How often do I live stream? Once a week. I'm thinking of doing another one, maybe, where I work out live. But you see, that's a bit of more of a pain in the ass for me because I'm semi-disabled. You guys may not know this. This is the prop. I'm semi-disabled. So there's some mobility stuff. It's like, so when I work out, I have to do things a certain way, and so moving stuff around. But I don't know. Maybe you guys should see what I go through to maintain, this shell. Might find it interesting, and it's more watch hours to get me back to being possibly monetized, which I haven't been since 2018. I was monetized from 2013 to 2018, and then not because I violated anything. It was because there are too many people monetized. So they raised the watch hours up, and I was too scared for quite a while to do live streams to build up my hours, and I wasn't getting the views. So it was like there went my ads on the videos. Although some of them do have ads, but I don't make money off of them. Someone else does. But yeah, so right now it's once a week doing this, and so upcoming, possibly, maybe, maybe a second one like this, or in the workout thing. And you're into the blue. You like them all. Yeah, you like them all. Is it the whole palette? It probably depends on your mood. What color suits you the most? You might be in a blue mood. You might be in a green mood. You might be in a red mood. You might be in a black mood. Looking great, man. Thank you, because it takes me extra effort, more effort than the average individual to do this thing because of my aforementioned disabledishness, semi-disabled, not completely, right? Knock on, um, and with all the stuff I've gone through, I have the excuses and reasons to be not as coherent and aesthetic. So, okay, but your scenario. Let me look back at this. In other words, here's the scenario: someone stumbles upon you and your significant other at the time. Wait, let me start over. Last live stream, I started over some songs. Thus far, I haven't started over songs, but I'm gonna start over reading what you posted. Okay, here's the scenario: somebody stumbles upon you and your significant other at the wrong time at some secluded area. And yeah, so and you want to know how I'd respond? Okay, well, here's another set. Curious is in your name, so it's like, so that's why you present these scenarios. Here's the scenario. You did okay. Oh, you just repeated it. Okay, so but I went back. I saw it. Okay, but it depends. Like if it if it's going back in time and it's me at like 20 years old, I might have beaten the guy up. If it's in the future, I might like flip out a little bit, then like run away and then call like a peer support line and freak out to somebody that gets paid or volunteers to listen to my anger. I think back to the different ways that I handled very stressful situations in the past, and I kind of cringe, but then I think to myself, you know what? Good job. You did a good job. And it's like, life is about how you handle the moments because they're going to be moments. Stress is a test. Will you pass it best or make an even bigger mess? I'm talking to you. Oh boy, scenarios. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Okay. I think yeah, there's Tribe Called Quest, and I kind of butchered that, of course. I don't know if that rings a bell for any of you. In any case, what do I have here right now? It's like, oh, where's my guitar? I didn't even see that. I'm like, hey, little girl, I wanna be your boyfriend. Sweet little girl, I wanna be your boyfriend. Do you love me, babe? What do you say? Do you love me, babe? What can I say? Hey, little girl, I wanna be your boyfriend. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. That was some Ramones, but not what you would think of with the Ramones, but just, as from their first album, something, nice and strummy. and not typical Ramones, but a lovely tune. I love me some Ramones. I love all types of music, but not all music all the time. Not that you asked, but I grew up on a lot of rock, hard rock metal, but I don't usually listen to that music anymore. And the songs I write um, aren't like that because it's like, it's a pain in the ass to sing and play songs like that. And it's not, it's not what I do. And you just have to either accept that or not. I don't know. Cool guitar playing and singing. Oh, thank you. Well, here we go with some more. You say it's in. Wait, I messed up my own lyric. Aha! I messed up my own. Wait. uh, it's like I get because I don't regularly do my own songs, and when I do this to take the pressure off and have fun, I do other people's stuff, and I'm entitled to mess up my own songs. That's okay. I'm entitled to mess up all of this. I'm entitled to mess up reading what you're putting, entitled to like mess up when I'm in the middle of saying from my head. It's okay. Because it's like I'm a human. I'm body knowledge, but I'm a human. I'm I'm talented. I'm all this. I'm brilliant, but I am human. You say it's in your vision. I'm not getting the lyrics of my song going on here, but how about she hates me? Oh, is that a puddle of mud song? Eh, I don't wanna blow my voice out and kinda like, yeah, it is. It's like I know the song. She hates me. Just like just something like that, right? It's like when you want it, not there for you. Now you need it's the same thing too. Can't there be some kind of space when the meanings are waiting? It's hard, and it's hard to understand. I'm messing up my own chords and all that stuff. See, when you don't play your own stuff that often, and you kind of know there are people here, but hey, this is free unless you want to donate, and I'm about to paste it in there again because it's like, I'll put this down for now. You never know. I might pick it up again, but I'm not foreseeing that because that's just how it can be. Um, More show and tell. Would you like to see something that I'm about to show you? Don't answer that. You have no choice. Ha ha ha. I asked you, but you're going to see it anyway. Do you know who this is? This is a quiz. If you get it right, you win the satisfaction of knowing that you are correct. How many guitars do I have? I have blah, 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 blah. I have one, two, three guitars, and they need some TLC because they need like well, hold on to that. Who is this? Anyone? I'll give you five, four, three, two, one. It's the Iron Cheek, who passed away, I think, earlier this year. I have a bunch of wrestling dolls, and these are WWF wrestling dolls because before they were the WWE, they were the WWF. And then it was like, hey, Wildlife Federation was like, Could you, okay, because, yeah, okay, we're WWE now, World Wrestling Entertainment, which is kind of more accurate and, letting the WWF, the World Wildlife Federation, have their thing as I sip some agua, not vodka. But yeah, the Fend it's a Squire, the cheapy jam, which is totally just fine because it's like as long as it's playable, it gets the job done. And I composed and played stuff that y'all could check out from years ago and stuff on my Lake Placid Blue Telly Squire Fender Squire, whatever. This is an Epiphone. And then I have a Gibson L6S that I've been wanting to sell for a while. It's a 1974. It's a guitar that Carlos Santana back in the day was playing for a little while. Paul Stanley from Kiss. I had a thing for Les Pauls, and at the store back when that I was getting music lessons at in Staten Island, New York, Rustic Music, it was just sitting there in its case, and I was like, "Oh, I want that," because it had that Les Paul shape. It's kind of blown up more, and because I was enamored with that shape, but I never really liked it. And there's a story about well, where I got this, the camp that I went to where this guy performed, and I got this involving that guitar that I'll share some other time. Um, nice action figure. I've asked you something earlier. Geesh, we're a little busy here. Um, it's like last week there were two people in here, and it was like back and forth with two people, but it was different people. And today, unless you guys have other accounts and you pose it or pose as different people, it's just the same people as last week. It's two again. And you're I'm keeping you company, you're keeping me company, and it's like we're doing the thing here. Um, it's the man playing the guitar that makes it. Yeah, it's like I mean, I had this musical epiphany back in 2014 or late 13, whatever it was, because I've been doing this channel since 2013. And I've had musical abilities for years, could sing and play and whatever, whatever. And I was just getting inspired by stuff on YouTube and this or that. And I was like, I need to start playing like every day and coming up with guitar parts and trying to sing and play at the same time and just be in this room with it. And I started composing stuff and this or that, and so I didn't have an amplifier. I was playing an electric guitar acoustically, but I was so digging what I was coming up with. I was like, I'm just going to get close to the camera mic, and people will just feel what I'm doing because they can hear the strings. I'm not going to make excuses like, oh, I can't upload this because it's an electric and I don't have an amp. Eventually, I did get an amp, and there it was. And you know what? I don't have an amp. But, this is semi-hollow. You can hear it well enough, me doing what I'm doing. Sometimes I have done it pretty good or very good or crappy or whatever. That's a part of the story. But you could hear it. I mean, if I had regular acoustic, it might be actually too loud without having a mic on me or whatever, because it's like, this is real basic what I'm doing here. If you guys want to contribute to the improvement of this, not that this is so bad, contribute to me smiling and eating and thinking you're really swell, please consider doing this. Because life is often about repetition. It's about reminding people, not being like a pain in the ass about it, but sometimes being a bit of a pain in the ass. Question: how to respond to getting enticed into something naughty by your lady alone in an area other than your house? If you want to answer that, sir. Been there, done that. There, I read it, so it's like, I mean, been there, done that. It's like, hey, actions have consequences. Just be aware, because one of the most important words in the English language, because that's what I'm speaking right now, is awareness. And it's started by the letter A, which is the first letter in the alphabet. So be aware, do your thing, but be aware. Not everything is a good idea all the time, but sometimes you need to go bleep it and just go with it. It's up to you. But just that's my advice on that. As this has been charging a little bit, and oh boy, I'm gonna sing another song, and I'm gonna sing a song by a female because I can do something in my voice and kind of get to that register, and like we'll see how this goes. I am 46. I know what you're thinking. Like, what? I thought this guy was 19. And in the mid late 80s, there were these two young pop queens, and I'm going to sing a song by one of them. One I actually saw in concert. It's a bit of a story. Who's from the neck of the woods, from the East, um, Debbie Gibson. But I'm going to sing a song by the other one who is from the West, California, and that would be the T. So shout questions at me, scenarios. I can't guarantee that I'll give the greatest advice, but I'll do the best I can. And by all means, donate $5, 10. No pressure, but somebody last week donated like a century. And when they posted that, I was like, oh, whoa, I hope you're not BSing me, because don't BS people when it comes to money. You may have done it, or you maybe had it done to you. It's not cool. So strongly consider 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, whatever dollars, because it's like, money doesn't buy happiness, but your show is a lot happier when you got it than when you don't. Anyhow, okay. This song is kind of like it's got a bit of a country-ish kind of sort of thing, because that's her original background. And there it is. Exactly. Well, this one's red, so I've used this one before, and I think this one's good. We'll see what happens. Check this out. Hold that thought right now. Hold that. I gotta do some housekeeping on this for a second. Excuse me. Somebody might be watching this and thinking like, oh gosh, he's consuming too much wheat, or he's like, this or that, or like, whatever. It's like, I could give, like, if somebody wants to give suggestions, I'm open to suggestions if they're applicable. Not all recommendations and suggestions are useful, says Captain Bodyknowledge. All right, here we go. You can play. Oh, that's all? $199? That's awesome. Oh boy, here we go. Inflammation. Inflammation, it's quite the situation. Keep the fire down. this time. I knew someday you need to find something that you left behind, something I can't give you. All these tears, when I come back, love disappears, but hearts are good for souvenirs, and memories are forever. All this time, on and on, I've no regrets. The sun still shines, the sun still sets, and the heart forgives, the heart forgets. Oh, what will I do now with all this time? One more kiss, even though it's gone to this. I close my eyes and make a wish, hoping you'll remember all this time. On and on, I've no regrets. The sun still shines, the sun still sets, and the heart forgives, the heart forgets. What will I do now with all this time? Say goodbye, apart we'll make another try. Let's all be sorry if you cry. I'll be crying too. On this time. On this time, on and on, I've no regrets. The sun still shines, the sun still sets, and the heart forgives, and the heart forgets. Oh, what will I do now with all this time? What will I do now with all this time? Singing, man, it's a buzz. You know, I I've dealt with depression over the years, and sometimes it can be difficult to do certain things, and that's how it works. But it's like, oh, let me do some singing. It's like, oh wow, because it's like I'm doing this from you. I'm getting a buzz from doing the singing. I hope you're getting a buzz. You know, it lifts me up. Hopefully, it lifts you up. I'm doing the best I can, and I did that pretty good. If I do say so myself, it's like, hey, 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 thank you. Thank you, my Canuckian acquaintance. Um, when I was in school, I went to, not that you asked this, I'm just sharing. I went to prep school from kindergarten to like a week or so or whatever of high school because they had all the grades. And we had choir and all that stuff. And we sang in choir another Tiffany song about it could have been so beautiful, could have been so right, could have been my lover every day of my life. Which is like it's like weird. You could have been my lover. It's like you got like 10, 11-year-old kids saying it could have been. And I remember the music teacher, Kenneth Elder, he wanted us to sing Candle in the Wind, but like, sing uh, the line was is so sexual, like some of the words, but singing Lover, I don't know. But it was lovely singing, you know. Okay, maybe I've gotten a little carried away with that last part. What now? What are you up to now, curious millennial 90? And you too. This goes for you too. It's not just that person. It could be you too. Or maybe it'll be you later, or maybe it was you yesterday. Eh? I feel like I'm doing a better job and not going like, because after I do these, I watch them back to see how well or not I sang and to sort of critique myself. And I noticed, I think it's maybe been the other ones, all of them, but we'll go with the last one. I noticed I was doing like, and I think it was because I was a little tired, which is okay. Unsure, which makes sense. I was searching for what I want to say and all that stuff, but I wasn't feeling the uncertainty. But what is truly certain? Think about that. Okay. Um, we gotten away with the last part. What I mean, going overboard, and well, let's just she got. Yeah, yeah. Scroll up to see. How far do I need to scroll up? Or how far do I not need to scroll up? Because bless your heart, I'm participating, but I'm just, hey, we're having a good. It's like the time's flying by. It's less than 7 to an hour, and I did pledge. No, everything's okay. I just decided to do a pause, a dramatic pause. I did pledge that I was going to do a longer one of these because what the hey, why not? Than the previous ones. The first one I did was 17 minutes, and the last one I did was an hour and 10, maybe. And I'm willing to go an hour and a half or maybe more. I mean, I do need to eventually chill out because it's like I'm here performing for you live. And then, people are watching this later, and I want to keep people engaged. So they're watching this long enough and, like, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, okay, have to go. Keep up the good work. Thanks for popping in. And hopefully someone else or whatnot will replace you. But you know what? You're irreplaceable. You're unique. So you can't really be replaced. But you get what I mean, right? But curious millennial, you stick around because I don't feel like there being nobody here. Oh, and by the way, do me the favor, curious millennial 90, because that's your name. I said it right. It's I don't think that might not be cool to actually sit. Oh, I see 3 now. What the heck? Cool. Yeah, do your thing. Yeah, be there. Tell other people. Tell other people about this. Text someone. I was considering letting someone that I become acquainted with that seems to appreciate me, which is underrated. People appreciating you and stuff, and I appreciate this person. Texting them that I was doing this live stream the other day when I spoke to him. I mentioned that I was thinking of like letting you know about my live stream and seeing if you had the time, if like you and your wife would I want to check it out. perhaps next week. I will inform him, and he'll be one of the people in here. But so I'm gonna do like a kind of like not a rock classic. It's not a kind of rock classic. It is a rock classic by a man of the initials DJ. No, well, that's like the official. That's the real surname, last name of Jones, but better known as David Bowie. And I'm gonna do a song that was a character alter ego of his. As the people that are there, you're texting, and thank you for thumbing up. Please thumb it up. If you haven't thumbed it up, thumb it up. That helps do this thing. Commenting helps do the thing. Donate. All the things, all the positive, productive things lead to betterness. And betterness is what you already know, or you maybe need to find out, because I'm not going to finish it. But as I cue this up, I start to feel myself getting a little hungry. And that's a good thing. There it is. Boom. I think this version's okay, but we're going with it. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly, and the Spiders from Mars. He played it left hand, but made it too far. Became the special man, but then we were Ziggy's band. Ziggy really sang, screwed up eyes and screwed down hairdo, like some cat from Japan. He could lick 'em by smiling, he could leave 'em to hand. They came so loaded, man, well hung with snow white tan. So where were the spiders while the fly tried to break our bones? Well, just the beer light to guide us. So we bitched about his fans, and should we crush his sweet hand? Oh! Ziggy played for time, jiving us that we were voodoo, and the kids were just crass. He was the nass with God-given ass. He took it all too far, but boy, could he play guitar. Making love with his ego, Ziggy sucked up into his mind like a leper messiah. When the kids had killed the man, I had to break up the band. Oh, yeah. Ziggy played guitar. Do I think there's such a thing as going overboard when it comes to enticement by your lady? Perhaps. Perhaps. It's that individual thing. It's about the mood. It's about the time, the place. It's about it depends, baby. It depends. It all depends. It depends what it's all about. It depends what you need to do to share. It depends. Oh, it depends. Water. Boogaloogaloo, boogaloogaloo, boogaloogaloo. Sorry, but not. Any requests? I see two people there, and there could be four or five or six or whatever. Requests? I know I'm being presented with various scenarios and that kind of stuff, but don't be shy. There's another person there. Apparently, allegedly. Oh, ouch. Actually, that wasn't an ouch, but it could have been an ouch. Whoa. I see there's nobody there now. Okay, I see one is back again. Come on. Don't leave me hanging out here. I'm rolling along. It's like y'all finish up your dinner, eat your dinner as keep hanging out in here. I mean, because listen, I'm doing this from you. All right, let's put that back where that is. Here's an. I'm wondering, is your name Joe? Because you come up with all the scenarios. Um, I don't feel like reading it aloud. I'm just gonna read it to myself. Man, if you're watching this, you can read it. It says, mm, mm, mm. No, no, not at all. Why not? It's like you're into the person and they start doing these things, and it's like it's a yummy, fun kind of a thing. Yeah, sometimes you're not in the mood, even though most of the time you might be in the mood. And the same with that person. And it's like when you're with a person that ain't in the mood hardly at all, and I've been there, it's really about them and it ain't about you. But sometimes it is about you. It's about what you're doing that's making them not want to be in the mood. So you got to check yourself and look in the mirror, think about what you're doing, what you're not doing, which is difficult for people as to why you're with someone that doesn't want to be in the mood. Sometimes it's you, but sometimes it's like, or maybe quite often or all the time, it's their doo doo. Who wants? Well, there's one person here. It's like you better give her one hell of a performance if she says all that. Yeah, you do the best that you can. It's like, what song do I want to sing? Well, there's one person here, and I don't know if you're a music person. I don't know how. how much you know about music or if you're into it, but I appreciate that you're here because you're presenting these scenarios and you keep the chat going and stuff like that. Um, do you have a request? I have like some things jotted down is like the possibilities of what I'm gonna sing next. And it was like a thing of like, well, maybe that one, but is there something that you might want to hear me sing or something? Or I'm just gonna like, and I'll wait. And if you don't come up with anything that I am into singing, can sing, would want to sing, then I'll just like go with one of these choices and I'll just do what I can do. As I thought for a second, I was like, should I grab my guitar again and whatever? And it's like, no. Oh, really? Baby, I love your way. Interesting. I could do that. I could do that song, but I want to do the other version. I don't want to do the. I want to do the will to power version, which is like, if you don't mind. Um, baby, baby, one more time, karaoke. Hit me, baby. Baby, I love, I love your way. I love your way, baby. I love your way. Come on, you can do it. For a split second, I saw two people in here, and now there's one again. Oh, don't be shy. Stick around. Don't be scared. It's okay. Look, hold on. Check this out. Watch. Huh? Somebody told me weeks ago, it's like, do the live stream in a tank top with your shirt off, and then, it'll work better. And it's like, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, I'm wearing a tank top. I want to do a longer one. Let's see what happens. Wear a tank top. I got this thing here. So, make people go, oh, what's this? But of course, I offer a bunch more than my physique. Yes, will to power. I want this version karaoke. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. And that's what I'm going to get. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Shadows grow so long before my eyes, and they're moving across the page. Suddenly, the day turns into night, far away from the city. Don't hesitate, 'cause your love won't wait. Oh, no, no. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Ooh, wanna tell you I love your way. Wanna be with you night and day. Hey, yeah. I love your way. If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? For I must be traveling on now. There's so many places I've got to see. But if I sit here with you, girl, things just wouldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now. And this bird you cannot change. And this bird will never change. Shadows grow so long before my eyes. With the help of some fireflies, I wonder how they had the power to shine. I can see them under the pine. But don't hesitate, 'cause your love won't wait. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Wanna tell you I love your way. Wanna be with you night and day. Wanna tell you I love your way. I love your way. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now. Oh, baby, I love your way. Oh, baby, I love your way. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Wanna be with you night and day. I love your way. I sort of did that sort of on the fly, kind of. I know the song kind of, it's like, you requested, I did it, it's like I botched some stuff up, but what are you going to do? Because it's like, you still get the idea in a way. You're getting you got something from it live or on the replay or like whatever, right? Would you like me to try to sing Careless Whisper, or should I save that for the next time? I don't know. Because I've exceeded the longest stream I've done. But it's kind of like arbitrary, but it's not. I mean, it'd be nice if there were more people in here. There's one is better than none. My thing is I wanna do this and see like handfuls or whatever people. It'll be kind of scary to see more people because not used to it and like wow, but like it'll be exciting though as well. I'm gonna put this in the chat again. The event somebody's fast forwarded and they're still watching or whatever, like you or whoever pops in all of a sudden wants to help. The reasons I said, I'm a beautiful singing. Okay, I'll save it for another time. I'm gonna sing another song. You cool with that? I'm gonna sing another song. A song I like singing that I think I can sing pretty well, at least usually. Maybe not tonight because this is live. This is in an out of control, a controlled out of control situation. Okay, cool. I guess that means okay, cool. Sing the other song. I'm gonna sing this song. Have something that's a little quicker tempo and then something that's more smooth. And I'm gonna go with the smooth because it's like I don't want to try to like do something. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I think that it'll work well as maybe a start for the next one, or maybe like a song or two or three in when I get kind of going. But then again, maybe not. You'll have to tune in and see. Um, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mhm. Ah, this one's red. That means I've used this one before, and as far as I know, I like this one, and that's what I'm gonna do. And it's a good way to end this because we're like pretty dark now, and I'm not changing the gender on it or whatever. Just pretend I'm an attractive woman, or I don't know. I have my feminine sides. I like being a guy though. When I find myself watching the time, I never think about all the funny things you said. I feel like it's dead. Where is it leading me now? I turn around in the still of the room, knowing this is when I'm gonna make my move. Can't wait any longer, and I'm feeling stronger, but oh, just as I walk to the door, I can feel your emotion here. It's pulling me back to love you. I know, caught up in the middle, I cry just a little when I think of letting go. I know, give up on the riddle, I cry just a little when he plays piano in the dark. He holds me close like a thief of the heart. He plays a melody born to tear me all apart. Silence is broken and no words are spoken, but oh, just as I walk to the door, I can feel your emotion here. It's pulling me back to love you. I know, caught up in the middle, I cried just a little when I think of letting go. I know, gave up on the riddle, I cried just a little when he plays piano in the dark. The silence is broken and no words are spoken, but oh, just as I walk to the door, I can feel your emotion here. It's pulling me back to love you. I know, caught up in the middle, I cried just a little when I think of letting go. I know, gave up on the riddle, I cried just a little when I think of letting go. I know, caught up in the middle, I cried just a little when I think of letting go. I know, gave up on the middle, I cried just a little. He plays piano in the dark. Hey, I'm a guy. I'm singing in the key of her. I'm reaching there. I'm going there. I did the best I could, and most of it was good. I'd give it a B. A B. I love your energy and I love your song choices. Love is an underrated word. I appreciate that. Really, I do. Thanks for hanging out. To those of you that have stuck around, that are watching this on the replay, thanks for watching. All that kind of stuff. I'm going to boogie.